Hello, my name is Joey Spatafora, and I'm Department Head of Botany and Plant Pathology. Today is an exciting day when we celebrate the individual and collective accomplishments of the 2020 graduates of the Department of Botany and Plant Pathology. These are extraordinary times, and due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we were unable to meet in person. The current situation, however, does not dampen our excitement for our undergraduates who have received a Bachelor of Science in Botany and our graduate students who have received Masters and PhDs in Botany and Plant Pathology or PhD in Molecular and Cellular Biology. Today marks the end of a long road filled with lectures, laboratories, and field trips, long hours in the lab, learning and growing from both successes and failures. We recognize all of your hard work, but we also hope that you had some fun along the way. We are so grateful that you chose BPP for your higher education, and we are proud to call you members of our academic family. I know that I speak for all the faculty and staff of BPP that you have made the department a better place. You have all mastered and demonstrated an advanced knowledge and skill set in plants and plant-associated organisms and in the scientific process. Today, these skills are needed more than ever. They are needed as we meet the challenge of feeding the world's growing population. They are needed as we battle and reverse the damages of climate change. And they are needed as we strive to become better stewards of working in natural environments. But never forget that a more complete understanding of the natural world around us is justification in and of itself for the pursuit of knowledge. Now, I'd like to introduce Mark Curtis, our lead advisor, who will introduce the BPP undergraduate class of 2020.
Hello, I'm Mark Curtis, the lead advisor for Botany and Plant Pathology. BPP has the best undergraduates in the world. You are all amazing, hardworking, curious, adventuresome, intelligent, and caring people whom I've had the pleasure to work with. And so I am honored to present our 2019-2020 graduates. Megan Bourne, Joshua Burris, Emma Burt, graduating summa cum laude, Joseph DeMeglio, Elena Dupin, graduating with a College of Agricultural Sciences Leadership Cord, Sean Finn, Kalia Galbraith, graduating magna cum laude, Alexander Getty, Catherine Gonda, Jet Guerra, Colette Lambert, Jessica Martin, Manuel Peralta, Tyler Pokawski, Brianna Renee, Chris Royce, Jeremy Tolonen, graduating cum laude, Jesse Zimmerman,
Thanks, Mark. And now I would like to introduce John Fowler, Professor and Associate Department Head of BPP, who will introduce the graduate class of 2020.
Thanks, Joey. I'm John Fowler, and I have the pleasure of talking about the graduating students in the Botany and Plant Pathology and Molecular and Cellular Biology graduate programs. These students have spent the last several years pursuing their interests in a particular area in the broad array of disciplines represented in the department. Not only have these students deepened their knowledge in their chosen area, they have added to that knowledge with research projects that have expanded humanity's understanding of the living world around us. Importantly, they have also communicated their results and conclusions to the scientific community and to the public in posters, in talks, in publications, and finally, in a written thesis that they have defended. This is an extraordinary achievement for each of them. They are truly awesome, and we congratulate them on their graduation. I will go through the 3 degrees being recognized with the students listed in alphabetical order for each. First, master's students in botany and plant pathology.
Jesse Brazil. Jesse was advised by Ken Frost and finished in spring 2020. The title of Jesse's thesis is Diversity and Impact of Bacterial Soft Rot Pathogens of Potato in the Columbia Basin. Max Combest. Max was advised by Amric Goyer and finished in winter 2020. The title of Max's thesis is A PAMP-induced peptide family member is associated with symptom severity to the necrotic strain NTN of potato-virus Y in potato. Melinda Guzman. Melinda was advised by Bob Martin and finished in winter 2020. The title of Melinda's thesis is Identifying and Characterizing the Viruses Associated with Raspberry Leaf Curl. Evan Perkins. Evan is advised by Chris Munt and will finish in summer 2020. The title of Evan's thesis is Differential Effects of First-Year Wheat Genotype on the Suppression of Take-All Disease and the Establishment of Suppressive Microbial Agents in the Rhizosphere. Next, PhD students in the Botany and Plant Pathology graduate program. Edward Barge. Ed was advised by Posey Busby and finished in winter 2020. The title of Ed's thesis is Structure and Function of Foliar Fungal Communities of Populus Trichocarpa across its native range, Pacific Northwest, USA.
Kristen Finch. Kristen was advised by Andy Jones and Rich Cron and finished in winter 2020. The title of Kristen's thesis is Genomic Resources for Phylogenetics, Species Delimitation, and Geographic Localization of Neotropical Tree Species Cedrela odorata.
Lori Reinhold. Lori is advised by Jay Scheidt and will finish in summer 2020. The title of Lori's thesis is Identification and Occurrence of Sweet Cherry, Prunus avium, virus and virus-like diseases in various regions and orchards of Oregon. Shankar Shakya. Shankar was advised by Nick Grunwald and finished in fall 2020. The title of Shankar's thesis is Phylogeography and Evolution of Effector Genes in Phytophthora Species. Cedar Warman. Cedar was advised by John Fowler and finished in spring 2020. The title of Cedar's thesis is Seeing Genes, Multiscale Phenotyping Reveals Gene Functions in Maize Pollen. Finally, PhD in the Molecular and Cellular Biology program. Zach Foster. Zach is advised by Nick Grunwald and will finish in summer 2020. The title of Zach's thesis is Novel Tools and Approaches for the Study of Oomycete Communities.
Thanks, John. And now a few words from our amazing BPP staff.
Hi all, hope you've enjoyed your time at BPP and OSU. Congratulations from the BPP staff.
Great job on completing your undergraduate degree in botany and your graduate degrees in botany and plant pathology.
It has been great getting to know you over the past several years. You've enriched our lives, and we wish you all the best in your future endeavors.
Wherever life may take you, we know that you will go on to do great things.
So stay in touch and be sure to drop by and visit us next time you're in Corvallis.
Once again, congratulations on a job well done and the very best to each of you.
And last but not least, congratulations from all the faculty.
From the BPP faculty to the class of 2020,
we want to acknowledge all of your hard work and academic accomplishments.
We thank you for all of the research that you've done in our labs.
We recognize the service you gave to the department, the university, and the community.
You are an inspiration and a source of hope for the future. Congratulations.
so from all of us,
Congratulations!
Graduates, you have reached your goal through hard work, but like everyone, others have played an important role. Parents and family members, friends and colleagues, professors and instructors, and sometimes total strangers have sacrificed time and resources creating opportunities for you. We all stand on the shoulders of others, so please take the time to recognize and thank them. Importantly, however, recognize that your education has prepared you for more than botany and plant pathology. Your education has also prepared you to be those shoulders for others. Since we began making this graduation video, we have all witnessed the protests in response to acts of violence against Black Americans. Protests in response to the long history of systemic racism in our country. And while we are here to celebrate the accomplishments of our students, we must also acknowledge the current social unrest and stand in solidarity with our Black students, staff, and colleagues. We must work to end systemic and institutionalized racism in our country. Black lives matter. So graduates, remember, we are all called upon to be a positive and constructive force in society and to address the injustices wherever and whenever we can. Go out there and be a force for good. When we make a difference in the lives of others, we make a difference in the world. Once again, congratulations to all our graduates.